Hello everyone, welcome to my tapping channel. Today we're tapping on the fear of rejection and feeling the need to hide as a result of the fear of being rejected. And it's kind of a crazy situation because of course if you're going to hide you probably are going to be sort of rejected, because either people are going to think that you're not interested in them or that they can't see you because you've gone and hidden yourself. So it kind of creates the rejection that we fear when we do that. But before we dive into that, I'm Sandra, and author of Tapping into Abundance using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. If you want to do that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to connect with your shadow self, learn more about your shadow and how it's sabotaging your life and how you can help heal your shadow through balancing your chakras, then take a look at my free masterclass called How to Heal Your Shadow Through Balancing Your Energy Centers. The link is in the description field below this video. The fear of being rejected is actually what causes a lot of the rejection or perception of rejection that we experience. And because of the fear of being rejected, it's natural for us, of course, to want to run away and hide because we don't want to be rejected. So how do you protect yourself from that? Well, you don't show yourself, you don't reveal yourself, and that way then you can't be rejected. And of course that creates more of the feeling of being rejected because you put yourself in situations where you're overlooked, where you're not giving signals to people that you may be interested either in a relationship or in advancing your career or marketing yourself. And consequently, you end up not being considered for these things because the people out there are assuming that you're not interested, or you're not really that keen after all, because you're not letting people know or see yourself. You're hiding yourself from them. So we're going to do some tapping on that to hopefully help connect with the reason why you're hiding and deal with some of the emotion around the fear of rejection. And rejection it's got other layers to it. It has other beliefs associated with it too. So there's the beliefs that I'm not good enough, I'm not enough, I don't have value. All of these beliefs, I'm not lovable, are all part of the fear of being rejected. But sometimes you need to actually tap on the fear of rejection first before you can really start to get into what's the belief underneath that belief. Okay, so let's tap on the fear of rejection. Repeating after me on the karate chop point. There I go, hiding myself again. I'm afraid of being rejected. I'm just going to honor how I feel. Even though I'm so afraid of being rejected. So afraid that I hide. It's too scary. I'm just going to honor how I feel anyway. Even though I'm afraid of being rejected. And I want to run away and hide. I'm going to love, honor, and accept myself anyway. So now I want you to tap on the points with me. This fear of rejection. The shame of rejection. The feeling of being unlovable. The feeling of not being good enough. Beating myself up. It's safer to hide. It's safer to hide away. I can't be rejected if no one can see me. It's not safe to be rejected. And so I hide away. Sometimes literally. Sometimes I just put on a mask. Hide behind a mask of indifference. A mask of being okay. Maybe I hide behind a smile. Maybe I hide behind just being friendly. Maybe I avoid situations. Maybe I avoid eye contact. But I hide anyway. This fear of rejection. Feeling not good enough. Feeling not lovable enough. And then I get overlooked. I don't get considered. And then I feel bad. I feel not good enough. I feel overlooked. And I feel rejected. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I don't hide, I risk rejection. When I do hide, rejection's almost guaranteed. So I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. And I don't like it. What if I could be rejected and still feel safe? What if I could be rejected and still be good enough? What if I could be rejected and still be lovable? What if I put myself out there and I'm not rejected? Then what? I might be afraid of that too. I might be afraid of what that would mean. What would it mean if I wasn't rejected? what would I have to face then? Taking a deep breath and letting it out. Sometimes the fear of rejection is actually the fear of success, or the fear of what would happen if you weren't rejected. That can happen too, and sometimes the rejection can actually be like a safety net that we can run and hide in and hide behind, because we don't want to experience not being rejected, because what would that mean? Sometimes it's not safe, or it doesn't feel safe to the ego to actually be accepted and to not be rejected. And that's another thing to tap on, of course. All of these tapping beliefs that we do here on this channel often link up together. And so you may find, as you're tapping on the fear of rejection and hiding, that you've actually got a fear of not being rejected, actually being accepted. And if it's something that you're trying to achieve, maybe in the workplace, you might be wanting to go for a promotion, or you might want to, again, have a business and market yourself, or it might be relationships with people, all sorts of relationships, love relationships. You may find that it's actually, it might even be the fear of a successful relationship, or the fear of successfully being with that person, or a person in general even, or having that successful career, being in that position of the promotion that you want. That's actually scary too. So that might be somewhere else that you can go and tap on. I find when I work one-to-one with people that we can get really, really deep into lots of these different branches of negative beliefs that are hiding in the shadow, and that things come out that you just don't expect to come out. And whilst our energy is being focused in one direction on the fear of rejection and hiding, it could actually be protecting you from something else as well, not just protecting you from feeling the fear of rejection and the feelings of not being good enough, but the beliefs of not being good enough, not valued, not lovable can actually be causing the fear of actually being accepted and actually being successful. So it's all related, and you're probably finding that if you've been following this channel for a while, or been tapping for a while, that there's all of these different pieces of the puzzle, and it's almost like a bottomless cup of coffee, where it's layer upon layer upon layer. And that is what happens with our subconscious programming. There's a lot of layers to our programming. If you want to work with me one-on-one, you can certainly do that. I like to come together over Zoom and do a clarity session, about a 30-minute clarity session, just to get to know you, to find out what you're struggling with, and then how we can proceed from there to work together. So if you want to do that, there's a link to our booking clarity session with the clarity session request form. The link is in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you on the next video.